Hello and welcome to the Sunday Preview Rundown. It's not Space Marines. I'm Joshua.
And I'm Mitchell. We're just going to say that every week till it is.
Well, just to let people know.
We're going to say it even on the day that it is.
No,
It's
I won't
not
do that.
Space
I'm not
Marines.
rude. But it is some awaited kits.
It is.
This is not like not this week, but the previous week where it was kind of a nothing burger.
Yeah, where it was like, hey, we just announced all this stuff.
Have a Black Library book.
Yeah.
No, this week we got some interesting stuff.
Yeah.
Starting with the two Cerastus kits that were not the Lancer kit.
Right.
When you and I first saw these three things announced, the Lancer, the Acheron, and the Castigator, we said it was going to be one box with three kits.
All one kit. Yeah.
We were wrong.
We were wrong.
That being said, I'm going to say it again. This is one box with two builds.
Yes.
It has to be.
I believe they did say that.
Yeah.
And I say I believe because I only think I know.
Yeah, I can't be sure of anything after last time. So step one, we've got the Acheron. Acheron? I don't even know what that word is.
I think Acheron.
It looks silly.
That sounds more in the fake Latin that they're going for.
Yes. This is kind of the problem. This is supposedly the more anti-infantry option.
Yeah.
First off, they both have the same melee weapon.
Yeah, so
They're called different things, but they're stats-wise exactly the same.
we will get into it, but one is a giant power sword and the other one is a double chain fist. They're the same weapon.
Yeah, they're the same weapon, and that weapon is you either have a strike or a sweep. The strike is 4 attacks, strength 14, 4 AP, 6 damage, or a sweep, which is 12 attacks, strength 9, 3 AP, 2 damage. So, the usual.
Either way, pretty good.
Oh, yeah, it's very good.
Mm-hmm.
And keep in mind that this does work with tank shock, so.
That's true. With a strength 14 is not bad. I mean, it's not a Lancer.
So the big difference between these two kits, we've got the Acheron and we've got the Castigator. We're just going to talk about them at the same time.
Sure.
Because the big difference between them is the gun they're packing.
Yep.
The Acheron, I'm just going to keep saying that. Archie here has a flame cannon, which is 2d6 attacks, range 18, auto hits, ignores cover, strength 8, AP 1, damage 2.
Yeah.
And
I am a fan of any flamer with 2 damage.
Yes.
That's very nice.
And 18-inch range.
Yeah.
And the special is that once you hit somebody with it, it removes their ability to get cover for the rest of the turn.
Sure. I feel like that's not a huge...
Cover is really common
Cover is really common, but, like, if I'm going to use my 450-point knight to remove your cover...
I think in Knights it's a little more important because Knights don't have the ability to have board presence and flank around cover.
That's true.
Most of what you're shooting at as a Knight is probably going to be in cover.
That's true.
So
That's fair.
Pulling something out of cover, even in elite infantry, to then hammer them with something else,
Yeah.
I think that's pretty valid.
It also has a heavy bolter.
Yep.
A twin heavy bolter, which is fine.
Yep. On the other side, the Castigator, again, melee weapon, exactly the same, but its gun is the Castigator bolt cannon, which is 36-inch range, twin linked, so rerolling wounds, 18 shots, strength 6, 2 AP, 2 damage.
Yeah, that is really nice.
And it hands out suppression, which is hits someone who's not a vehicle or monster with it, they get -1 to hit.
Yeah, which is really strong.
Here's the thing. Math-wise,
Yeah.
one is supposed to be anti-infantry and one is supposed to be elite infantry.
I guess.
But it looks like the Castigator is just better.
Yeah, it's just both.
So 2d6 shots with a flamethrower means an average of 7 shots.
Yeah.
Average of 7 shots, strength 8, 1 AP, 2 damage. Or guaranteed 18 shots, strength 6, 2 AP, 2 damage. So same damage.
Yep.
Guaranteed 11 more shots and 1 AP at the loss of 2 strength.
Yeah, and the 1 AP, and like you said, it doesn't ignore cover, but it's basically the same as ignoring cover.
Right.
So it's an extra, and it could be better than that.
Right. And then on top of that, the pièce de résistance or whatever, if you're shooting, it's the twin linked.
Yeah.
Because, the flamethrower has strength 8, and the bolt cannon only has strength 6. But if you're shooting at anything below toughness 4, it's wounding on 2 anyway.
Yep.
So, doesn't matter. They're the same. If you're shooting at something that is toughness 4, yes, the flamethrower is wounding on 2s, and the bolt gun's wounding on 3s, but wounding on 3s rerolling is better than wounding on 2s.
It is, yeah.
Even if you're... the only time the bolt cannon is worse is if you're shooting at something that is strength 12.
Toughness exactly 7?
Toughness exactly 7.
Or 12 or more.
Yeah, when the bolt cannon starts wounding on 6s, that's when it's worse.
Yes.
So, the Castigator does seem just better. In Chaos Knights, remember you can use both these.
Yeah.
In Chaos Knights, it's just better for 15 points more.
Yeah.
480 on the Castigator versus 465 on Archie.
Mm-hmm.
In normal Imperial Knights, what the actual heck? The Acheron is 445.
Yeah.
So 20 points less than its Chaos cousin, and the Castigator is 485. So 5 points more than its Chaos cousin. So then there's a 40-point difference, and for 40 points.
40 points is not a small deal.
Right, especially in Knights.
Yeah.
So, yeah, your mileage may vary on this.
So, yeah, for 40 points, honestly, the Flamer is not looking that bad now.
No, yeah, that's... Never mind. So both these will come out next week.
Yep.
They're fine-looking kits. I actually like the Lancer a lot better than I like either of these.
I like all of them. I really like these kits.
I like the Lancer a lot better. I don't know why. And then we've got kind of a blast from the past. Made-to-order 40K terrain. So these are released on made-to-order basis, all available from next Saturday, the 23rd, to Monday the 2nd.
Yeah.
So a little over a week.
Yeah, just a bit.
You've got the Aegis defense line, which is kind of the...
Yep, the basic walls that got changed into the new Aegis defense line.
Yes. Well, no, because the new Aegis defense line was a replacement for the Wall of Martyrs, which we'll get to. You've got the Fortress of Redemption, which is a very, very popular little kit.
Yeah.
This is... people love this.
I remember seeing that all over the place.
Yeah. I don't know if it holds up that well, honestly.
No, probably not.
It's very blocky.
It's a little too smooth and...
Yeah. This was the Wall of Martyrs.
Yeah.
This was the previous Imperial Guard.
Gotcha.
Or maybe it was just terrain for... Anyway, this is kind of what it replaced. This is what they took away when they came out with the new Aegis defense line.
Yeah.
It was a 3-part kit. There's the main trenches, the battlements, and the bunker.
Gotcha.
And then there's the landing pad, the Sky Shield landing pad.
Which I don't like at all.
I have a very broken up one. It's kind of flimsy. And it's a very big line of sight blocking piece, I guess.
Is it line of sight blocking? It's on stilts.
Maybe you put something underneath it. These things on the side do fold up and down.
Oh, okay.
So you can kind of make it kind of...
Yeah.
Honestly, that's better for Necromunda than it is for 40K.
Yeah, it is.
And then back to the Aegis defense line.
Everything is for Necromunda.
Yep. And then we also have the 40K hero bases and the Sector Imperialis large base detail kit, which I'm going to be honest with you, I didn't realize they were gone.
Same.
I have never used either of these. That is some fun details in there, but...
I like the tank, the exploded tank on the bottom of the left
Yep.
one. I like that's cute.
I like the bomb.
Yeah.
The toxic base. Toxic barrel.
Toxic barrel. Yeah.
Toxic waste barrel. Good heavens.
Sure.
3rd time's the charm. So yeah, this is all coming out. I'm going to be honest, whether or not I'm interested in this depends entirely on the prices.
Agreed.
Because if that Fortress of Redemption has gotten inflated like everything else,
probably
GW plastic-wise, it's not worth it.
No.
If it's as much as like a, functionally it's no different than the galvanic Magdaven or whatever, which is just the big tube that they sell for Mechanicus. It's basically the same purpose as that, a large line of sight blocking tower.
Yeah, but it's not that one specifically.
And if it's as expensive as that is, screw that.
Yeah,
because that's terrible. And then we've also got the Drakfang Thirters, which is the Vampire Blood Bowl kit, which was teased not that long ago.
Yeah, they just showed this off.
I want to throw a pass. There.
But
again, they look great.
Yeah, I like the kit. Good vampire models, good ghoul models. The tokens are cute.
Yep.
With the bat and the gargoyle and all that stuff. I like it.
And we've got the Blood Bowl Vargheist, who, hey, you know what? He looks better than the normal Vargheist.
He does. By a lot.
He doesn't have much football.
No, he has like a belt on with some like I'm not gonna say pants, but
he's not very footballed up.
No.
So I could see people using him as a Vargheist instead of the normal Vargheist.
Yeah, I think the only thing on the base that is like quote unquote football is, unless there's something on his back which we can't see.
Right.
But there's a helmet on the base, like underneath him. You could probably just cover up with something.
Oh, put him on a rock.
Yeah.
And then you've got Count Luthor von Drakenborg. That's a pretty cool model.
It is a cool model.
It's very... I don't know what the word for it is. Who played Dracula in the Dracula movie by Francis Ford Coppola? Opposite Keanu Reeves.
You're asking the wrong
Anyway,
person.
he looks kind of like him.
Remember, Josh, I've never seen a movie before.
This is true. Mitchell has never seen any movie ever.
I'm going to get a comment about that now. But this model does look very cool.
Yeah, I like it. And then I also... Well, okay, I don't really like this one.
I don't like this one. I don't like the hat.
No, it boasts about her hat, but I don't like the hat.
I don't like the hat. I don't like the striped pants.
The hat is and the pants are a reference to Vampirates. So the Vampire Coasts, which was a big thing in Old Hammer.
Yeah.
But I do like Ivan the Animal here.
I do like him.
His helmet is a little too football-y to just use.
Yeah.
But he's just a kind of a fun little skeleton man.
I also the wings on his helmet are, the size of his torso.
I like that. That's great.
That's dumb.
It's extra as heck.
I like his. So if I would get this guy, I would just literally replace his head with something and call him good.
I like that there's cobwebs in between.
That's cute.
Him. Yeah, it's just very cute.
I like his arm scythe things for his weapons.
Unfortunately, all 4 of these guys are all Forgeworld resin.
Yeah.
So they're going to be probably $35, $40.
Yeah.
They'll come out in resin. Forgeworld's new resin kits are not very bad.
No, they're not.
Especially
they're
on
not bad.
small characters. It's only on big things where it gets dicey.
And luckily, their small characters for Forgeworld aren't like $100
They're
for
only
a 40 mil base.
They're only normally Games Workshop overpriced.
Yeah.
Which is,
not extra overpriced just because they're bad resin.
right. And then you've got Spike.
Yep, they use
issue
Spike.
16. And the accompanying pitch, cards, and dice.
I like that pitch. It's like the interior of a
castle.
Yeah, a castle hall.
I do like that.
That's pretty cool.
And then just the hits keep coming with random things out of nowhere.
Yeah.
This is another re-release. The popular board game returns. It does. It's Battle in Balin's Tomb, which is kind of a PvP. One player plays the Fellowship. One player plays all the evil guys. It's the cheapest way to get the Fellowship for use in Middle-earth strategy battle game.
It is
what this is. Last time this retailed for about $90.
Okay.
Assuming it hasn't gone up a lot in price.
Sure.
The minis are, well, they're pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
They're not quite amazing Games Workshop plastic as normal. They're a little not as good, but they're better than most of the other Fellowship minis.
Fair.
And not in metal.
I know Sam and Frodo, unless you get kind of specific ones, are always metal or resin.
Yeah.
And these being plastic is very nice.
Yeah.
And I mean, if it is $90, even if it's $100, the goblins and the cave troll are $90 by themselves.
Yeah.
So it's a really good deal.
Yeah.
I might pick this up depending on price.
Yep. So, not what we were expecting this week.
No.
We were expecting Marines.
We're gonna be expecting Marines until it happens.
Yep. Eventually they'll run out of things to release in the meantime, right?
Sure. They're just gonna keep announcing stuff, and Marines will come out. What year is it?
Man, when they lost Ogum, they really
They
lost.
really lost. They're deleting it. They're squatting Marines because they lost Ogum.
Finally, 40K can now become a good game.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not super pumped about any of this.
I really like the Knight, but I know it's going to be too expensive.
It's going to be $200 because that's how much the last one is.
If not more.
It might be $210.
Yeah.
Or $220.
Yeah, I know. But I really like them a lot, and I still want to try and figure out how to chaos them up.
I will look at the terrain.
Yeah.
I'm hesitant to order that, though, because, hey, listeners, you remember that made-to-order Commissars kit from January?
February 4th.
February 4th, and that's when we ordered it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I still haven't gotten mine.
Yeah, and you ordered a lot.
I ordered all of them, and I still haven't gotten mine. So I'm going to look at the terrain.
Yeah.
I'm going to look at the prices. I'm not going to get a Knight because it's going to be $220.
Yeah.
Beautiful kit, but...
Beautiful kit.
And the Forgeworld stuff is resin, so...
Yeah. So not a lot unless you want the plastic vampire Blood Bowl team.
I'll look for the resin when I go to Adepticon.
Fair. That's true.
As I usually do. Well, that's it from us this week. Thanks for listening. If you liked what you listened to, please leave a like below and possibly a comment if you have opinions.
Yeah.
Especially if you have opinions on movies that Mitchell should watch.
Yeah.
Because he has never seen a movie.
Any movie ever.
I got him to watch Star Wars The Phantom Menace, and he refuses to ever watch anything ever again.
Oh, yeah. I have seen that one.
Yeah, that's why he won't watch anymore. So convince him he should watch movies. Until next week.
Bye-bye.